Elon Musk just searched your name. The results shocked him. God has witnessed the tremor in your spirit the instant you encountered these words. He declares this message once, allowing the full weight of his voice to settle upon you uninterrupted. He is positioning you for something your mind hasn't yet grasped, a profound shift woven into the very fabric of your destiny. This is an urgent, personal revelation, flowing like an unstoppable river, alive and spiritual, carrying you forward without pause. You weren't seeking attention or striving to impress. You were simply enduring, breathing through the toughest days and nights, clinging to faith that life would find meaning despite the trials. Yet, your name has journeyed beyond your footsteps, your presence infiltrating spaces your body never entered, and your energy drawing notice from those who assess people by their inner essence, not their outward appearance. When a figure like Elon Musk searches your name, heaven takes note. There are no coincidences at this level. Something stirred him. Your spirit was illuminated in the unseen realm before it manifested in the physical. This is divine alignment, not randomness. You've questioned if your prayers ever transcended your room, if heaven truly listened to your whispered fears, your silent cries, your pleas against a disappointing end. For so long, you felt unseen, undervalued by those who should have recognized you. But this moment confirms that God not only heard you, He preserved your name. In this season, He is unveiling it to influential people, those with keys to doors you once believed locked. This isn't about fame, it's divine recognition. Heaven has announced your name in unseen chambers, awakening attention in those who rarely pause without cause. The shock Elon Musk felt echoes heaven's prior declaration. Your era of invisibility is over. Your name carries amplified weight. You need not force progress, rush ahead, or panic. God is with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. Simply trust Him and pray with the sincerity that sustained you through faith alone. This message arrives as your heart wavers between exhaustion and hope, questioning if the signs are real or imagined. They are genuine, intentional, part of heaven's long-planned rearrangement. Unexpected people are sensing your spiritual shift, drawn to your name without understanding why. Something luminous and divinely orchestrated surrounds you. You are entering a timeline where connections form through God's alignment, not human effort. This signals a season demanding groundedness, prayer, and awareness of opening doors. There's spiritual urgency, not foreboding, but significance unfolding. You are being placed before eyes that can elevate, sponsor, and illuminate what you've silently carried. Minds operating at unreachable heights are now aware of you. This is spiritual placement, God elevating your name above circumstances, past wounds, and underestimations. Your name is a seed planted in fertile soil. While some ignored you, heaven never did. Now, even brilliant innovators like Elon Musk are spiritually nudged toward you. This is preparation, alignment, destiny orchestrated with precision. You've wondered why progress delayed, feeling behind or missed opportunities. God slowed you for perfect timing, not early, not late, but when the stage was set. He shielded you from distractions, draining situations, and derailments. Closed doors were protection, not rejection. The spiritual realm has shifted around you for weeks or months. You've sensed change, deeper sleep, heightened thoughts, alert spirit, not imagination, but preparation for elevation. The earthly world now aligns with the spiritual. Elon Musk's shock stems from glimpsing not just who you are, but who you're becoming, a story touching many, with resilience and energy that demand attention. You've endured storms that would break others, rising from disappointments. Your uncommon strength propels your name beyond ordinary places. In this season, Heaven positions you before those who instantly recognize your value. No need to explain, beg, or convince, they'll see your pure heart and intentions. Stay in prayer, it's not for impending doom, but higher spiritual and mental realms. Prayer maintains alignment, grounding, and clarity amid emerging opportunities. The God who guided your name to unexpected places will teach navigation. You're not alone. Heaven guides each step. Though you may feel unprepared, God prepares you. Overwhelmed, He strengthens you. Unqualified, He qualifies you. Every tear, broken moment, and sleepless night has forged the foundation for this season. Release the fear of visibility. You've hidden yourself to avoid misunderstanding, but now it's time to rise. Your authenticity, compassion, and spiritual sensitivity are your strengths. What sets you apart draws notice. Even Elon Musk's shock signals something rare and marked. Connections here are lasting, aligned with God's purpose in others. Nothing in your journey is wasted, every experience adds depth, sensed even by strangers. Do not fret about the future or fear the unknown. Heaven leads, paths are cleared, doors open. Opportunities will seek you, messages arrive unexpectedly, your name traveling to aligned purposes. Everything will make sense. You are safe, covered, elevated by God's orchestration. Stay prayerful, open, ready. Your story shifts quietly, beautifully, powerfully, nothing halts heaven's work. God declares, urgent message only for you. Elon Musk just searched your name. The results shocked him. As these words permeate your spirit, breathe deeply. This is no ordinary, accidental, random coincidence. It's a divine interruption, shifting your atmosphere in unimaginable ways, fulfilling silent prayers you thought forgotten. This lengthy, profound, urgent message envelopes your heart like a reassuring mantle. God is with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. Trust Him and pray, even as your voice trembles or hands shake, standing at the threshold of an extraordinary future. Destiny begins with one pivotal moment, often unseen, where heaven arranges people, timing, and opportunities beyond comprehension. Now, heaven whispers that Elon Musk's search, his curiosity, his attention, is no coincidence. It's alignment, timing, a spiritual trumpet announcing readiness. You've been overlooked, dismissed, forgotten despite faithfulness, patience, and hope amid silence and tears. Yet, something has shifted in your favor. Heaven emphasizes this moment urgently because your prayers, once seeming lost, were rooting deeply. What's been stuck, dormant, or held back now advances with divine force. Your name holds power. History, struggle, survival, endurance, anointing unrecognized by many but seen by heaven. Now, the physical world aligns with heaven's declarations. Elon Musk's search signifies prophecy unfolding, influence meeting purpose, pathways opening, unseen heart labor surfacing. This message urges readiness for the extraordinary. You're entering a season of notice, your name traveling beyond your reach, divine timing manifesting. Feel unprepared? Heaven is equipped. Small? Your territory expands. Unsure? Heaven affirms your identity and inheritance. Life leaps forward in quiet moments, one connection, message, search, realization sparking long-awaited breakthroughs. This is near, drawing attention from those accelerating your path. You may not see the full picture, but heaven does, the ripple effects approaching. The shift in your spirit is real, heaviness lifting, hope rising, meaningful approach sensed. You've borne undue weight, responsibilities, expectations, disappointments. Heaven now lightens your load, restores losses, multiplies blessings, elevates your burdens. Even as the world sees your name, heaven sees your heart. As people recognize potential, heaven sees purpose. As opportunities near, heaven oversees. This urgency prepares, not frightens. It demands spiritual alertness, emotional grounding, mental presence. God guides into a future of alignment, orchestration, fulfilled promises. Heaven repeats, you are safe. Nothing will go wrong. Trust God. Pray. Your steps avoid loss, decisions avoid regret, path remains firm. Divinely protected, guided, elevated, aligned. Someone destined crosses your path, understanding your potential, opening shut doors, with purposeful interest. Your story and future are grand. The next chapter transcends past pain. Delays, heartbreaks, loneliness, waiting gain meaning, worth every endurance. Breathe. Trust. Stay open, prayerful, faithful. You're not entering uncertainty but fulfillment, not chaos but clarity. Not accidental notice but divine recognition. Heaven won't let you fall, fail, or be harmed. All aligns, shifts, unfolds perfectly. In this trembling heart moment, between known and feared, revelation feels unreal, too precise, timed, a divine signal awakening from rib-caged doubts. Today's whisper, spirit tug, thought pause wasn't random, a sign of massive shifts brewing months behind scenes, circling your name quietly. God says Elon Musk searched your name, results shocked him. Though seeming impossible, heaven uses such symbols to signal your name entering vast circles, dimensions, opportunities beyond current limits. This urgent message addresses unspoken spirit questions. Why watched by destiny? Why on the edge of a towering season? You've sensed indescribable shifts, restless for confirmation. This is it. You're entering a timeline of seeing, recognition, elevation, calling, shocking even you. An influential figure, symbolizing scale, opportunity, visibility, has been guided to notice you. Not merely physical, but representative, your name rising, searched, considered, entering unstepped spaces where destiny awaits. God wraps you in reassurance. He is with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong. You are safe. Trust Him and pray. Hear deeply, you've been faithful. This message rises like an overflowing river, the moment is here. Something unexpected shook your name's atmosphere. Elon Musk's search, shocking him, not due to worldly fame, but heaven's attachment since your formation. Your name's notice stems from quiet seeds speaking loudly, hidden prayers shaping unseen rooms, drawing unmet people curiously, stirred inexplicably. You felt overlooked, sidelined, misunderstood, cornered. Heaven arranges differently. Your season, purpose rises, sealed doors tremble under God's preparations. Things respond to you now. People, opportunities, blessings, favor, clarity, guidance, not by chance. Elon Musk's search symbolizes influence sensing you pre-story. God spotlights your life, revealing purpose, not pain. Underestimators will marvel at your swift rise, abandoners realize your anointing untouchable, detractors see heaven's heavy speech of you. Your journey bore weight, heaviness, pressure, crying silently while seeming fine, bruised by disappointment, delay, betrayal, drains. Nights curled in prayer for shifts. Heaven heard, even earth deaf. Tears watered blessing grounds pushing forth. Angels stand near you truly. Spiritual realms move, align quietly, precisely, understood fully upon unfolding. You are safe, protected. Nothing wrong. Trust Him, pray, faith awake for life's build. Unexpected lifting news approaches, confirming unexplained feelings, exhaling held breaths. Your name precedes you, into rooms, minds, opportunities pre-knowledge. Elon Musk's view. Prophetic sign, mountain standers noticing valley light, God lifting defying odds. Story shifts, overlooked to undeniable, rejected to chosen, forgotten to remembered. World baffled, you know God's hand. He covered, held, strengthened weaknesses, not done. Peace returns fearlessly, joy without loss, mind stabilizes, heart softens, confusion shatters to clarity. Small making, draining, dimming forces depart. Coming days, subtle shift like soft wind, then undeniable tide after shore press years. Movement, release, delayed answers rush. Name spoken respectfully by dismissers, unexpected reach-outs, path widens, distant blessings near. Safe, nothing wrong, heaven pre-step spaces. Urgent, not alone, forgotten, behind. Timing perfect, aligned. Beginning only. Pray. Trust. Life unfolds surprisingly. Message for you, weighty in unseen realms, reaching spirit now, shift unrecognized. Breathing now, something prepared, stirred, aligned ahead. Elon Musk searched, results shocked. Spotlight at typing, heaven placed. Nothing random, accidental. Timing divine. Walked overlooked, doubted, underestimated seasons, voice background, efforts unchanged. Hidden season ends. Name travels new atmospheres, presence echoes unentered rooms, assignment whispered among unknowns. Released, undone. Eyes on name, spiritual tremble, chosen elevation, logic defying. Not fame, status, purpose, alignment, confirmation seen always. Cried dark doubts vain, never overlooked by him. Prayers unignored, tears counted. World notices heavens known since birth. Shock, life greatness unmatched circumstances, visible spiritually, undeniable. Favor shields, destiny calls years. Prepared broken days, shaped tired hearts, developed weary spirits. Unveiling begins. Urgent, positioning you. Heart guided, steps directed, future opened. Nothing stops God's plan. Safe, protected, covered, surrounded by undimmable light. Unreducible, unminimizable, unhideable. Proof unfolds. Strange pull sensed, change near, larger shift approaching. Not imagination, confirmation. Heaven signs, spirit whispers, clarity moments, night thoughts. New chapter beginnings pre-turn. Spiritual realm notices, earthly influence too. Beginning only. Shock pales to world's amazement at God's fullness. Small grows, delayed accelerates, over resurrects. Nothing ordinary, born calling lifetime spanning, heaven-rooted purpose. Rest assured, nothing wrong. Safe. Unbreakable protection. Worried ahead, feared unseen, wondered sudden falls. Know this season. Heaven rearranges for visibility, name in minds altering futures, angels assigned. Trust, pray, breathe, allow shift without flight. Divine transition, unfamiliar, overwhelming initially, God beside every step, breath. Not alone, prepared future guided. Name seen reason, purpose emergence ready. World feels spiritual vibration, energy, atmosphere, future changed. Time right, now. People sent recognizing value instantly, honoring taken for granted, amplifying God placed. Not recognition only, restoration, healing invisibility wounds, forgotten repairs, replaceable falsehoods. Chosen, marked, destined. Elon Musk's view, confirmation. World catches God's years known. Potential seen, gifts recognized. You are safe. You are protected. You are covered. And you are being elevated in ways that only God could orchestrate. Stay prayerful. Stay open. Stay ready. Your story is shifting quietly, beautifully, powerfully, and nothing can stop what heaven has already begun in your life. God says, urgent message only for you. God says, Elon Musk just searched your name. The results shocked him. And as these words rise into your spirit, I want you to breathe. Because what is being spoken over your life right now is not ordinary, not accidental, not random, not a coincidence, but a divine interruption designed to shift the atmosphere around you in ways you have never imagined, in ways you have prayed for silently, and in ways you thought heaven forgot. This message is long, deep, spiritual, and urgent, and it is meant to wrap around your heart like a warm mantle of reassurance because God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Even when your voice shakes, even when your hands tremble, even when you feel like you are standing in the doorway of a future that feels too extraordinary to belong to you. Everything begins with a moment, one small moment that changes the entire direction of a person's destiny. You don't always see it coming. You don't always know that heaven has been preparing something behind the curtains of your life, arranging people, timing, and opportunities in ways that exceed the imagination. And right now, heaven is whispering that a sudden search, a sudden curiosity, a sudden spark of attention connected to your name is not a coincidence. When someone with influence, someone with power, someone who has the ability to shift outcomes and open doors looks at your name even for a second, it is never just interest. It is alignment. It is timing. It is the spiritual equivalent of a trumpet sounding in the unseen realm saying, it is time. You have been overlooked before. You have been dismissed. You have been forgotten by people who promised they wouldn't forget you. You have been faithful in ways that exhausted you, patient in seasons that drained you, hopeful even when silence surrounded you. And yet, despite the tears you cried in private, despite the nights you stayed awake wondering if the world would ever recognize the light you carry, despite the moments when it felt like destiny was skipping your name, something has shifted. Something has turned. Something has finally moved in your favor. There is a reason heaven is emphasizing this moment so strongly. There is a reason God is speaking so urgently and so personally to you. Because for the longest time you believed that your prayers were seeds lost in the soil of waiting, but they were seeds preparing roots. And now something in your life that has been stuck, dormant, paused, overlooked, or held back is being pushed forward with divine force. A name holds power. Your name holds weight. Your name carries history, struggle, survival, endurance, and an anointing that most people around you never recognized. But heaven recognized it. The spiritual realm recognized it. And now the physical world is catching up to what heaven already declared about you long ago. When someone searches your name, heaven doesn't just see curiosity. It sees prophecy unfolding. It sees influence aligning with purpose. It sees pathways opening that were previously blocked. It sees the unseen labor of your heart rising to the surface for the world to finally witness. It sees the possibility of partnerships, opportunities, recognition, and restoration becoming real, tangible, reachable. No longer distant dreams but footsteps approaching you. This message carries urgency because what is coming toward you is not ordinary. You are stepping into a season where people you never expected will notice your name, your work, your spirit, your existence. You are stepping into a season where your name will travel farther than your feet ever could. You are stepping into a season where divine timing meets earthly manifestation. And even if you feel unprepared, heaven is not unprepared. Even if you feel unequipped, heaven has already equipped you. Even if you feel small, heaven is enlarging your territory. Even if you feel unsure, heaven is certain about who you are and what belongs to you. There are moments when your life quietly leaps forward without warning. Moments where one connection, one message, one search, one realization becomes the beginning of a breakthrough that had been waiting for the perfect moment to unfold. And the reason heaven is speaking this to you now is because this moment is not far. It is near. It is closer than you think. Something about your story is drawing the attention of someone who can accelerate your path in unbelievable ways. Someone whose influence reaches farther than you can imagine. You may not see the full picture yet. You may not understand why suddenly there is movement around your name, but heaven understands. Heaven sees the part that your eyes cannot yet see. Heaven sees the ripple effect of what is coming toward.